What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me on the YouTube channel Hip Hop 101 The Game. I am your host, Chris from Affiliate Entertainment. I want to introduce you to a new card game that you can play with all of your friends and anybody in your family, and we call it Hip Hop 101 Win the Crowd. It's a new CCG, or collectible card game, that is born from the culture of hip hop, and it centers around the intense environment of battle rap. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the 8 key players in this game. They are the MCs. Without the MC, hip hop probably wouldn't be what it is today. All right? So, quick question. Are you listening? Who's your favorite MC? Do you want to see them represented in this game? If so, leave us a comment below and we will do what we can to get your favorite MC incorporated into Hip Hop 101. So, without any further ado, if y'all ready like I'm ready, let's go. First up, it's your boy Fate. He's a Brooklyn pro. Started in the game about 1978, right? He is a pretty dominant MC. In the top right corner, there's the number 20. That is his pull cost. So if you're going to replace him in the game at any time, you have to log that into your crowd points. It's going to cost you 20 points to substitute him out. Plus, he's a pretty good sub-draw MC. So if you find yourself having to sub-draw and dig and find a pertinent MC, if you happen to grab him out of the stack, he's a good one to lead with. 200 strong crowd points. Doesn't have any skills, so there aren't any combos connected to him. But he does have a interesting quote from Jay-Z. I will not lose, not even in defeat. There's a valuable lesson learned, so it evens up for me. You know what I mean? So, MC Fate, pretty good MC card. I wouldn't call him the strongest, but he does have a lot of potential to grow. All right, next up, the Real Rhonda Love, one of the first FemCs that we have here. The great thing about this card is, if you notice at the bottom in the middle, there is a crown. We usually put the crowns in the middle at the bottom for the female MCs, just out of respect for them. You know what I mean? Back in the early 70s or so, there wasn't a lot of recognition for the work that they put in for the construction of hip hop. So we just thought we'd honor them and put a little crown and on the card for them. The Real Rhonda Love, she's got 10 pull costs, which means, it's not going to hurt your crowd point total too much if you substitute her out. Not a very strong card, 100 crowd points on this one, which I believe is the lowest number that you can, the lowest crowd point number that you can get for an MC right now. She is from Staten Island. She is a rookie. She started about 1980. She doesn't have any skills right now, but maybe her star card or her pro card will reflect some growth in her ability to MC. She does have an interesting quote. We all rap scholars. We dimes amount to dollars. It's from Entice, a female MC from a rap group from that time and era. The Real Rhonda Love. Next up, it looks like we have Mr. Earl Vest. Once again, he only has a pull cost of 10, so subbing him out wouldn't hurt you too much. He is a rookie from Queens, starting in the game 1981. He's got the classic Dookie chain, the big rope chain that can go kind of reminiscent of Vanilla Cool J, you know what I mean? So it's a good look as far as the card goes. No skills on this gentleman. He does only have 100 point crowd points, but all the money, or not all the money, but all the points usually add up to pretty good first round. He doesn't have any skills right now, but it is his rookie card, so he's starting out. He does have a good quote here. Guess which way, what, when, how. Mr. Lounge, Drez, Black Sheep Slam, now. Yeah, that's young Earl Vest Queens, rookie, started in 1981. Next up, looks like we've got Young Duck Down, Manhattan Pro, 1984. He does have an expensive pull cost, so you gotta play him. You gotta play him, otherwise you're gonna be 50 points in the hole when you start. He does have a skill, straight diss. Means once you put him down there and he's ready to get started and you're ready to, build your cipher and put your crew together and put him out there to face your opponent will lose 25 points right out the gate. He's worth 200 crowd points, and that's pretty substantial in this particular game. You want as many crowd points as you can gather, because when that diss round comes up, you may lose half your crowd points and half your elements that are in the game, and we'll talk more about that. So yeah, MC Duck Down, Manhattan Pro, started in 1984. Next up is your man, The System. 20-point pull cost. He's from Manhattan. He's a professional, started in 1982. He has an interesting skill set. This is unorthodox. It reads, add all respect cards in your hand to your MC's crowd point total, but do not pull these cards from your hand. All right, you don't pull them. This is more of a strategy, really. When your opponent, say he goes first after the coin toss, and you pull your 10 and you see the system in your hand as unorthodox, all your respect points that you will have later on, as we keep these videos coming, we'll introduce the respect cards to you and the disrespect cards. That might be a rather long video. We may do it in 2 parts. Who knows? But this particular skill is more of kind of a strategy type thing. You would sit there with the cards in your hand. You'd see unorthodox in your hand. You count your respect points, and you won't put them out until you lead with this MC. As soon as you do that, it's a way for you to double your respect points. Because once you add them up in your hand, you don't have to put them out just yet, right? Because everything that hits the cipher pretty much stays there. So it's important that you let your opponent know that, I've got some respect points. Here's what they look like, right? And then I'm going to take those points, add them to my crowd points, and then I'm going to put this on top of the system. Like if there's some fly kicks, that's one of the respect cards. If that comes out, and then you have gold chain as well, you add those 2 crowd points together, and then you double them once you put them on an element that's in your cipher, that's in your crew. So yeah, it's just a way to add more crowd points and win the crowd over. All right, so that is MC The System, Manhattan Pro, 1982. Next up is Young Killer. Shout out to Oso, California, man. We grabbed a lot of real life people to be the models for this particular game. And it's a tradition that we're going to keep going as we build the card game, and the card or the game itself changes and changes along with hip hop as the years go on. Killer, he is a 20-point pull cost card. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Stand up. He's a pro. He's been in the game for about since 1979, it looks like, and he has an very interesting skill set. He has Gangster, and with Gangster, you find a disrespect card in your stack. That means you pick up your stack, you look for this disrespect card, and it doesn't really specify which one, but you grab it and you use it on the opponent's DJ and double it, the strength of that dis, if it's the second round. So if you've gotten to the second round and you pull Gangster, or you pull MC Killer out and he's got Gangster, you go find that DJ or that discard, and if that opponent plays that DJ, you can hit pretty hard with that and reduce your crowd points. He is a 200 CP card, so he's pretty substantial. So I would definitely play Killer. He's great for sub draws if that happens. It's a good way to get started. All right, next up, my man, C, he crazy. All right, he's got the mask on. You don't even know, how he feels at that moment. He could just look like he'd take you apart. You know what I mean? He's got a 20-point pull cost. He's from Queens. He is a star. His next card will probably be legendary. Started in 1985. He does have the unorthodox, double your respect skill set there. So, you can find your respect cards in your hand, add them together, add the CP to that, and put it on his card. So he has a potential to be a really, really strong card if you play him the right way. He has 400 crowd points. So it's a very, very strong card. I would definitely use him in the sub draw. It would be happy to see him pop up in the sub draw. But if you have him in your hand, I would definitely lead off with him, and I wouldn't sub him out at all. All right, check it out. Last but not least, the boss, chef, MC. All right. He is from the Bronx, New York. He is a star. Started in 1985. He only has a pull cost of 10, man. You can sub him out if you want. Wouldn't be a good idea. But you can. You can get rid of him. Pull somebody else. He does come with an interesting skill set. He has flow. And plus 50 is a pretty tight flow. So right out the gate, you can't diss this flow. So you're going to walk away with at least 50 points in your skill set, because that can't be minimized or reduced. He also has Find a DJ from the Bronx. That's the same city as he's in. And you find that DJ in your stack and you place it in the cipher immediately. All right. Even if you have already, say, 2 elements out, 2 DJs out in the cipher, and this command is there, and those 2 DJs aren't from the Bronx, go find that Bronx one and put him out and get those crowd points. So there it is. Chef from the Bronx, star, 1985. Right? Pretty significant card. I like it. It's one of my favorites. Very strong card. And there you have it, man. One of the 4 elements essential to hip hop, the MC. Make sure you guys tune in for the next one. So you have to like, you have to subscribe, you have to comment. All right. Do your best to give us your input, how you feel about the game. And if you want to know where to get this game, you can go to www.affiliateent.com and click on the link that says Hip Hop 101, or you can go directly to the website hiphop101game.com. All right. All of the cards will be featured there. You can buy just 1 card. You can buy a set of 60. You can also buy the double set. The double set is the one I definitely recommend. It comes with 2 decks. It comes with pretty much everything you're going to need to get started with the card game. All the elements are represented, and yeah, it's a good look. We appreciate you guys coming out, listening to us. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and share and let everybody know, there is a new card game out that represents hip hop to the fullest. All right. My name is Chris Childs. I represent Affiliate Entertainment. I am a music producer. I go by the name of Chris One. Hit me up if you have any other questions. Leave your comments. We'll do our best to answer them all. You guys have a great, great day. Peace.